Hello. Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
What episode are we on, John?
Episode 259.
And this is Sam. This is a tutor episode where we try to teach you something new.
I knew something didn't seem right.
You sped through it way too fast.
I was like, this went too fast.
You're way too giddy about this thing.
If you guys are on the YouTubes, Dexter is in the chair with Sam. And Sam does not look comfy. And Dexter looks like a sad boy. Because he always looks like a sad boy.
Mm-hmm. He is a very needy dog.
Very needy boy.
Mimi's just off roaming over there.
Yep. Doing her own thing.
Yep, like always.
So yeah, if you guys want to see the dog take up most of the chair.
Give me a week.
Give
me a week and then I'll get it posted.
And then Mimi's just playing with shit in the back room.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool. Brought in the new year by reading.
Yeah, we did. We did indeed. I think, did I fall asleep in time?
You fell asleep 5 minutes before.
Did I really? I'm good.
Did you know you got up at like 12:30 and drank water?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because I remember waking up and like my throat was so dry and I was like just choking, and I was like,
probably my fault. I had the fan on, drying out the room, etc.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, Shaun was about to fall asleep, and I'm reading.
I was gonna fall asleep at before 11. I think. Probably like 10:45. I'm
reading a memoir of a guy who survived Auschwitz. And I was like telling Shaun about this guy's story
as I was about to fall asleep. I was like, eyes closing. I was like, I've got 7 seconds before I'm asleep.
But it's a thrilling story,
and
so Shaun instantly woke
Sam
up.
starts telling me this.
Dude, it was wild.
So after a 10-minute storytelling, I'm like wide awake. So I'm like, God damn, that's crazy. So I was like, while I'm wide awake, I'll just read a couple more pages to fall asleep, which just happened to bring me in on my book from the dull portion to action. Mm-hmm. And then the next hour of reading was action. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't get to bed till like 12:30.
Yeah. I'll put it in what book I'm reading. I'll put it in the notes. So if you want to read it, it's a short read. It's like I don't know, like 100 some pages. I think my Kindle tells me it'll take me 3 hours to read it, and I'm already halfway through it. And literally makes me so sad because they get through so much shit. Like his family survived so much shit and then captured, and then his parents are dead instantly.
That's so shitty, dude.
So shitty, dude. It's just like they fought and tried for so long and then just done.
Damn.
Anyways.
And then they're trying to do it again in today's world. Good job, people.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna write a blog post about it, because reading it really shows how the government can control the population. Dude,
not only that, it also shows this. This is the most important thing. People are shit. Mm-hmm. Dude, it said in that book, their friends, their neighbors, all turned against them right away.
Yeah. His family's from a small, like, village in Germany. And, like, they even said, like, when they first kind of heard of this Nazi party rising, that they're just like, well, there's no way they could do it because, like, our economy survives so much on Jews. Because, like, a lot of them were the business owners, and a lot of them, like, were trading the goods and stuff. And they're just like, there's no way this is going to work because they need us. Mm-hmm. And he went away to school for 5 or 6 years and came back, and all of his friends, neighbors, everyone were attacking, and at that point they weren't killing the Jews yet, but they were attacking and destroying their houses, their stores, everything.
Dude, it's the same shit that happened with, like, COVID. Mm-hmm. Is, like, people that were your friends, if you, like, whatever, didn't get the what do we call it now without getting censored? The poke. The thing that Travis Kelce promotes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. They were no longer your friends.
Yeah.
Send them to a camp, but all that, right? And it's like, dog, we're friends. And it's like, it's this, like, that right there, all the people that responded that way know that they would have turned on the Jews. Know that they would have been the same as the Nazis. And I just love that so much because it shows how weak most people are.
Yeah.
And how, like, really shitty most people are. And they have to, like, people need to stop conforming and stand for something worthy in their lives. And I think that most people are just scared and just need people to tell them what to do. And the problem is they take advice from typically bad over good.
Yeah. Well, and that's what he said. He's just like, if everyone that supported the Jewish businesses would have stand up and, like, fought for what was right, which was not doing that.
Right.
He's like, none of it would have happened.
None of it could have happened.
Right, exactly. And he's like, but so many people were just following that. That is why it got so out of control.
Right.
But, I mean, we've heard, like, other stories of, like, a lot of people, like, higher up people, their lives were at threat, too. Like, they pretty much were told, like, if you don't come and join the Nazi party, we're going to kill you.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, still, I would rather would have died than be a part of murdering millions of people.
Right. You would think so.
Yeah.
You would think so.
So yeah, I'll post it in the notes section if you guys want to read it. It's free on Kindle if you have Kindle Unlimited. But it's really, really good. And I'm only halfway through it. I'm halfway through it, and we just entered 1943.
Damn. Damn, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want to talk about today.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Or what do you want to tutor about?
Learning from your past.
Ooh. Yeah, they do say history repeats itself, so it is smart to think about previous actions you've done and learn about them, or learn from them.
It's January 1st. Happy New Year's.
Hell yeah. We're posting this a little late again.
Because it's January 1st at 9:24 right now.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. We just went through a full year. Again. But even more than the full year, if you think about your past, the things you've done right, the things you've done wrong, and knowing what you're capable of, okay, is a good time to evaluate how you could move forward to make the most of yourself. Okay? So there's the option where you can just do what is necessary to be comfortable and enjoyable, and we talked about this yesterday. It's like you could do stuff that you like and is enjoyable and fun to you, but then you're only serving yourself. Okay? Or you could learn from what you've done in the past, and you can set an example, and you can strive for more than just comfortability for yourself. And that starts to influence others. That, however, is difficult because that means you probably can't be drinking every night.
Right.
You probably can't be going out to the bar all the time. You can't watch 5 hours of TV a day. You can't just go to your job and do nothing and come home and sit around. You have to set a standard. People have to see you doing things. They have, you have to be a beacon of light of sorts.
Right, yeah.
Which means you have to do things that are uncomfortable. And the uncomfortable things might be just taking care of yourself, just eating right. Instead of going out every day, maybe you just go out once a day. That just still sounds ridiculous. But you like, it's just
once a week, you mean?
Once a week, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go out once. Like, it's reeling that shit in to be a beacon, to be a role model for other people.
Yeah.
To show other people that they could change too and shit. And maybe instead of inviting everyone over and getting drunk and whatever, maybe you guys do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do something more constructive.
Yeah, and it's kind of our, like, one of our goals, I think, with our office. Because we have this big open office. And so we're putting a lot of gym equipment in there and then kind of also, like, a hangout area. And I think it would just be... Because we see it all the time with, like, Dana and Rob especially. And with Andy. Like, they have people come visit their businesses and their companies, and they go to businesses. And they all work out together.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They all do, like, group workouts, and, like, it's just a big thing for them. And I think that's just so cool. And how fun would that be to be like, oh, hey, you're in town, like, come work out at our gym, and we can...
Right.
I mean, how many... Yeah, there's actually a lot of people will, when we visit them, we go, like, work out with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's kind of like we're trying to create the office space to be is a place where we can, like, bring people to hang out, but we don't necessarily have to, like, drink or party or anything.
Mm-hmm.
We probably will still have, like, some of those things there,
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to be, like, a necessity for us.
Right. Yeah. So when you look at, like, Sam and I've been building our lives up to have something like that, to have, you know, because we've wanted, like, something like that for a long time. And so building your life to reach goals and do things like that. And then we have, like, another personal one for, like, where we want to live and shit, which we're working towards now. But with learning, or, like, with learning from the past, what are you capable of? What can you do to help others around you, help yourself, etc.? And start this year by doing some of those things. Because a lot of people have a skill set. You know, a lot of people want to, like, follow them. A lot of people like them, whatever it is. What can you do to reach out and, like, help more people than just yourself? And so the big thing is the only way any of that's going to happen is through execution.
Yeah.
And so there's no lack of information. There's endless information out there to do anything you want to do in life. Now, some people's physical or mental capabilities can hinder them from being able to do everything. Makes sense, genetics and shit. But everyone can do something.
Yeah.
And everyone can do something more than they're doing now. And so you already have an idea, I'm sure, about what you're good at, what you like to do, whatever it is, how you could set an example, how you could do more for more than just yourself, right? And then the main thing is you just have to execute on it. You just have to identify it and execute on it. And that's the only way you're going to get anywhere more than where you're at.
Yeah. I mean, if you've read the Atomic Habits book, like, he even says, like, if you do 1% better today, you're so, like, if you do 1% better every single day, like, that gradually compounds to, like, quite a bit better. And you just gotta think that's 1%. So what would 1% better today for you be?
Me? Oh, fuck, dude. I could do 10% better and not eat a cookie.
Still, I mean, that's a little bit better. So just by not eating one sweet, Shaun is a better person today. And if he rolls that in, so, like, Shaun does really good with, like, streaks. And so if he thinks, like, okay, I want one day without a sweet.
Yeah.
So then he, like, goes to tomorrow and he's just like, okay, I can do 10% better again, not get a cookie. And then that's 2 days. And then he can, like, mentally just think, like, I'm at day 25 with no sweets. Like, I don't need them.
Right.
Because then as soon as you have a sweet again, then you're going to break that streak.
Yeah.
And Shaun hates breaking streaks.
It's terrible, dude.
Because he knows when he breaks streaks, he breaks them hard. How many days have you done a cold shower?
It's been
a month, hasn't it?
the 31st.
Yeah. It's the first.
It's the first.
Yeah.
So I knew that. So it would have been for November 29th I started.
So 31, 32.
32 days.
Well, you did it today already, so 33.
Okay.
Something like that. Whatever.
Math
But,
and shit.
like, even when Shaun wasn't feeling well, like, he still did his cold shower because he was just like, I got to keep doing it every day. I got to keep the streak going.
Yeah, it sucks ass.
Yep. But just figuring out, like, your mental cues of things like that, of how you can keep going with things. We're also, like, Shaun and I are very, like, challenge-driven. So if, like, when we did 75 hard, it was actually a lot easier for us than we expected. But I think it was because we were a part of that challenge. So it was, like, I guess, goes along the streak thing. But having, like, a reason and an excuse to do something rather than just, like, oh, I'm just trying to better myself. Mm-hmm. It was a lot easier to push ourselves.
And doing it with people. We did it with, like, 8 people.
Yeah. I'm going to do DLB dailies now more than ever or something. I don't know. Some 8-week challenge, which starts on the 8th, but technically I can start it today. So I'm going to do that one because why not? And so you can even, like, create challenges for yourself of being like, but if you do that, make sure you have, like, someone to keep you accountable or someone to do the same thing. So, like, I can't I'm going to just challenge myself to post on Instagram every single day in January. Okay, well, if I have no one to work with, I'm less likely to do it. Mm-hmm. It's like the 12-week year mindset theory. That if you're 80% more likely to accomplish your goal if you do it with people or if you have people to support you. You're only 10% likely to accomplish your goal if you're doing it yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, just learning things like that is very, very important. Some people, like, if they set a monthly goal, like, and they can hit it, and that's all they need to be able to accomplish things. I don't think Shaun and I are.
Most people are not like that.
Most people are not like that, no. You need something to help you get there. Mm-hmm. So if it's streaks, if it's being a part of a bigger group, if it's challenge, whatever. Figure it out. Figure out what drives you. Mm-hmm. You got more? Learning from your past?
Nah, that's it, dude.
No, I think you have to do your vision so you know where you're going. Because looking at your past isn't going to help you if you don't know where you're going forward. Because honestly, like, if we didn't have goals to own multiple businesses or do whatever, if we didn't know that was what the future that we wanted, then it doesn't matter if we're looking back and being like, oh yeah, I had lots of fun going out drinking with these people. Like, I can keep doing it. But we know, like, we can't do that because it affects our performance during the week when we go out drinking.
Right.
So you have to know where you're going in order to learn from your mistakes in the past. Right. Or not even mistakes, just learn from your past.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I got.
That's it. Damn, dude. This is fast.
Yeah. A couple books I highly recommend to read in 2024 is Atomic Habits, which I don't think Shaun's ever read that. 12-Week Year, which Shaun is currently reading. And honestly, if you're not a book reader, but you want something, what is it called? How to Make Your Bed? Or Make Your Bed in the Morning?
Who Moved My Cheese?
Well, that one too, but not the one I'm thinking of. You haven't read it. Oh, let me go grab it quick. I think it's How to Make Your Bed. It's by a Navy SEAL. It's really short.
It's probably like Make Your Bed.
It might be just Make Your Bed. Yeah, Make Your Bed by William H. McRaven. It's a really good short read.
Yeah, Make Your Bed, and then the other one is fucking Who Moved My Cheese.
Yeah.
That right there, dude,
Those
will
4 books
teach you some shit.
Yeah, those 4 books are gonna get you headed in a great direction. Okay. Anything else for 2024? For first episode, 2024.
It's all about getting habits, dude. It's all about building habits, gathering small wins, rolling those into bigger wins, and then the big wins create your life. And the way you judge it is how many days you win compared to days you lose. Did you win more than you lost? If you're not progressing, you're regressing. And you have to continuously review to make sure you are like actually getting to where you want to go and progressing to where you want to go. And so tracking your wins, making sure you're winning more days than you're losing, and you'll have a winning life. If you're not doing any way to track if you're winning, if you're doing better, if you're progressing, then you're regressing, period. If you're not tracking your fucking days to an extent, you're not tracking your weeks, you are regressing, you are not progressing.
Yeah.
You have to measure this shit. You gotta know what you're doing if you're getting better.
We should create a chart.
About what?
Like a winning and losing chart.
Sure.
Anyways, but yeah, life isn't supposed to be easy. Remember that as well. You can make it easier by having habits, being disciplined, and just being able to take care of yourself. But in reality, life isn't easy.
Oh, dude. Put it this way. Every great book, every great movie, every great story, every great leader, there's endless trials and tribulations. Think of your favorite fucking movie. Okay. Insert yourself. What kind of shit do you have to go through to be that kind of person to like come out on the other side like they did, right? Or think of yourself right now and think of the movie you're currently living. You're the main character. How many people are tuning in to watch your life after one day?
Not many.
Not fucking many, dude. After you just spent 6 hours watching Netflix, eating fucking Cheeto balls, and touching yourself.
Right.
People checking out, dude.
Oh, yeah. Very fast.
And so think about yourself as the main character in your movie or the main character in your book. Is it something people want to read? Is it something people want to watch? If it's not, well, then your life might not be that freaking sweet.
I love it.
Sweet. All right. I'm going to go do something.
Sounds good. Have a happy new year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Let's make it a good one.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
Bye.